Morning, everybody. Figured I'd give you guys a point of view. We are in my 2017 GT350 today. I'm going to take you for a ride, and you get to experience the car as I see it on the road. You know, one of the reasons I bought this car was it had 4 seats, so I could put my kids in the back. I've had Vipers, Corvettes in my past, and I've always kind of gravitated back towards Mustangs. You know, my first true performance-oriented car was a Mustang GT back in 2000, and I've had a lot of experience with different Mustangs. You know, an 03 Cobra, Fox body convertible, 5.0. Of course, I've had my 2013 Shelby for 4+ years now, and then this car I just picked up. So it seems familiar to me. I know how they work. You know, I know how to maintain them when I need to maintain them. And I think that's what it is. You know, regardless of what type of car you all end up deciding to go with, always go for a car that makes you happy, no matter what anybody else says. If it's able to accommodate everything that you want to do it. Because in reality, you're the only one that drives the car, and you're the only one that pays the bills. So why should you listen to somebody else? Let's switch it over to sport mode here. Just tighten it up in the back corners. These are some of my favorite roads to ride in. Get out of 3rd or 4th gear on roads like this. You're not gonna get to triple-digit speeds here. See, I'm in 3rd right now. We're at barely 4,000 RPM at 80 miles an hour. So there really isn't a reason for that. Dirty. I've had some ceramic coating done on the car, so you know, one of the things that they advise you to do is kind of leave it alone for a week or so, and it's going on its 2nd week here, so hopefully I've given it enough time to cure so that I can do my initial wash. On the video, they're talking about I'm not rev matching. You know, on the back roads I really don't have to, unless I'm in competition with somebody else or something, or racing. But just to let you know that I can, there, rev match. Hey, that's a Mach 1. Has the right idea. Working the back roads. One of the reasons I bought this car was I truly feel this car is the very last car of its kind. It's the only supercharger, so on and so forth, they all have an option of buying an automatic, which is great. You know, on paper, automatics are definitely faster. And I think the stat that I just read earlier on was only 18% of people know how to drive a manual transmission, which frankly sucks. Because, you know, I was raised on manuals, and, you know, there's a certain level of connection between your vehicle that you miss when you go into an automatic car. And I get it, you know. Most of the people nowadays don't really care for learning how to drive a manual transmission, and the technology out there for either dual clutch transmission or a straight automatic, you know, seem to make the vehicles faster than a human would be able to shift. But there's something to be said to be able to roll your gears yourself. In my opinion, if I'm driving a car and my grandma can get the same level of performance in a straight line, or, you know, even on a back road here, as I can with it, then where's the sports behind that sports car, right? And I think cars like these are very rare nowadays. And I think when you look at the new Mustang, you know, it's going to come with that 10-speed automatic transmission, which is great, you know, great for fuel economy, great for driving, pure stats, right? But from a driver engagement perspective, you know, look at this. This right here gives you a completely different feeling than if I'm just sitting and it's shifting for me myself. So, in my opinion, this is probably the last car we'll see that's available in a manual. I mean, you look at the Viper died. It was, you know, Vipers are always set up as analog cars. And unfortunately, you know, those days are over. So if you're a fan of manual transmission, I urge you, you know, go pick up any of those manual exclusive vehicles out there. You know, the old SVTs, the old Cobras, Vipers, old manual only Porsches. Those are cars, if you can find some good examples that you want to use for pure driving experience, those are the last ones. But I tell you, you know, the worst feeling is you have a car like this and somebody with an identical car but an automatic transmission comes up and just blows your doors off simply because they have an automatic. Comment below. Let me know what you think of manual cars. You know, whether you like it, you know, you like the trend of the industry going into automatics and DCTs, or are you going to miss driving a manual car? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.